Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of the Diamine Inkvent calendar. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Before we start, I'm going to share this with my friends on social media. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that they can come and hang out with us too.
This is a reminder. 1 p.m.
1 p.m. and all is well. I usually wait for Alexa to tell me that it's 1 p.m. before starting, so that way it's not so annoying, but I couldn't wait. I got too excited. Okay. Everything is all shared. Today is day 13 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar. It is Taco Tuesday. So here is the 13th. We have Diamine Upon a Star. This is a chameleon ink. Looks like it's gonna be a blue ink. And of course, I've already put a little sample over in my 2 ml Dinky Dip. We'll move this out of the way. And we will start with our Hobonichi. This is a dark blue ink with some greenish shimmer. With some like red sheen. So this is a really cool looking ink. This is 52 GSM Tomoe River, and you can already see that red sheen popping through with some greenish gold shimmer. It's green, but it actually kind of shimmers gold. This is definitely a chameleon. It looks blue like this, red like this, and like green like this. So you can definitely see how it could be a chameleon. Blue, red, green. I'm looking at the words up here, by the way. It's blue, red. Look at that green shimmer. Wow. Red. This is definitely a really cool looking ink. Okay, let's do our calendar. This is 300-pound watercolor paper. This is just regular, standard, I think it's called cold press watercolor paper. It's Canson cold press watercolor paper. I don't have the pad with me, it's somewhere. Today's pen will be using the Pensive Pen Serendipity with the oval broad nib. Alright, let's see. Ooh, pretty. That is really nice. I much prefer colors like Bliss, but this is a nice work environment blue color shade. Very nice. Alright, and here is our panel for the day. This is our comparison panel. It does have little pops of shading here and there. And there you can really see the green shimmer. And then there's like a little pop of red sheen just right along the edge. Very nice, very nice. Here is our ink swatch and water resistance test shows that I might not want to use this on an envelope for fear it may wash away. When I first dabbled this out, it was completely black. You could not see what was going on. I had to tip it off to even see if it had any water resistance whatsoever. So, here is our painting of the day. This is Diamine upon a star. And I tried to make a little star with one side shimmering. Giant star off in the distance. Kill. You can really see that green shimmer. Isn't that pretty? Wow. So sparkly, I'm gonna die. Alright, so if you want to win this painting, all you have to do is tell me in the comment section below, I want Upon a Star ink painting. And I will send, and you can send me, I will tell you tomorrow who won, or if anybody won. And you can send me your address to @MarilynDarling@gmail.com. I'm sorry, @MarilynDarling on Instagram or MarilynDarling@gmail.com. And here's our toilet paper chromatography. This is weird. This is definitely weird. Here we have this dark blue, and then we have like a lighter blue, and then it goes back to green, and then back to lighter blue. Like, I don't know how this happened. But it like goes like dark blue, light blue, dark green, and then like this one and this one are the same color. But this one is like in the middle. Which is kind of what we see going on here. It kind of leaves a green shadow behind. That is very interesting. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo, but I just let my finger. I'll be right back. Well, I can already tell right now that this blue is going to get everywhere. And to wash my hands with bleach to get the blue off. This is going to be a really annoying and to try not to splatter everywhere, because you're going to see little bits of it everywhere. So just be fair warned. Alright. Hi Ron, how are you doing today? Oh yes, I saw. I have another friend that lives in Utah. Yes, like organic studio nitrogen. Exactly. Or blue Ruby Blues, that's another one. And organic studio nitrogen, yeah. Okay, let's do some paper review. This is the Pen and Gear Memo Book. You can already see my fingerprints. This is the Pen and Gear Memo Book from Walmart.com. I do want to lighten this up just a little bit so you can kind of see some of the gentle shading that it has. It's like not really pronounced, but I mean, because that's what it looks like in real life. But if you have bright enough lights, you can definitely turn up the lights just a little bit to get a pop of color. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Wait a minute. Normal ghosting. I accidentally turned 2 pages at the same time. This is Moleskin 70 GSM. Nice shimmer, nice shading, but feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. Nice shimmer. There's even a little bit of sheen in there. Nice shimmer, nice shading, nice sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. What in the heck is going on? My camera's like moving all on its own. Do you see this? It's like, no, it's not moving on its own. I'm just crazy. There. This is 52 GSM Tomoe River. Nice shimmer. A little bit of shimmer. Not too much. Let me get really up in here. We can barely see the shimmer on this one. There we are. A little bit of shimmer. Nice sheen. A lot more sheen than shimmer, I think. A little bit of shading. No feathering. No bleeding. No ghosting. Hi, Andy B. How are you doing today? This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Nice shimmer, nice shading, nice sheen. No feathering, no bleeding. Teeny tiny bits of bleeding, but no ghosting. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Just got up. Oh my goodness, this one has a lot of sheen. This is Marmon Nemosiny 80 GSM dot grid. Ooh, you can see that shimmer from a mile away. Look at that beautiful green sheen. Shimmer. And then there's like an underlying red sheen with a blue pop of shading. Wow. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is a complex ink. This is Oxford Optic paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Nice shimmer, nice shading. No feathering. No bleeding, little bit of ghosting. The Lamy booklet 90 GSM. Nice shimmer, barely any shading. No feathering. Little tiny bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I just bought a mini moleskin. Why? Why would you do that? It's horrible. Don't buy moleskin. It's the worst. Unless you want it to feather and bleed. Okay, this is Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Unison Composition Book 2022. Nice shimmer, nice shading. It is feathering into the page. And it did bleed through the page. So sad. This is Up and Up. Wide Rule Composition Notebook. This is nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, just a little bit of ghosting. True Red Composition Book from Staples.com. I sort of want to write things and say feather like a chicken a lot, yeah. Nah, I just want a little notebook for capturing ideas in my handbag in an A7 size. Yeah, that's the kind that I think I have. It's itty bitty. Alright. True Red Composition Book. Nice shimmer, nice shading. It does look like it's trying to feather into the page. And we have a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. Okay, this is the really good stuff. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. Nice shimmer, nice shading, and we can even see little pops of sheen underneath. Little pops of sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I wish Fabriano Eco Qua made A5 size notebooks. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. Look at that sheen underneath all that shimmer. Wow. Sheen and shimmer and shading. No feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. This is 80 GSM Rhodia dot pad. You can't really see too much of the sheen. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Buffet, handmade paper from Italy. Oi. Nice shimmer, even a little sheen in some pops. A little bit of shading. It is really feathering like a chicken. That is like true feathering right there. Now here's the kicker. See little bits of feathers? But no bleeding and no ghosting. What is up with that? This is magical paper. Alright, this is U-Style notebook paper. Now this one kind of lightens the color a little bit. Nice blue color. Nice shimmer. No sheen. Nice shading. It does look like it's trying to feather into the page. You can see it right there on the N. And you can see it kind of right there on the T. And it did a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting through the page. CVS Caliber notebook paper. Look at that nice sheen under all that shimmer. A nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Look at all that sheen. Shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead, Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Nice shading. Little bits of shimmer here and there. But it is spreading into the page. And it did bleed right through the page. That's too bad. Mead 5-star notebook paper. A little bit of shading. Little bits of sheen, but it is feathering like a chicken. And it did ghost heavily through the page. This is HP Premium 30. That's Hewlett Packard Premium 32-pound copy paper. Nice sheen. Nice shimmer. Nice shading. No sheen. It does look like it's trying to spread into the page. But no bleeding and barely any ghosting. This is Akabe cross-section pad. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, this is JNB copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, no sheen, no feathering. One little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. This is Walgreens Premium Photo Paper. A little bit of shimmer. Barely any shading. It does look like it's trying to spread into the page, but no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Look at all that shimmer and shading. No sheen though. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. How long have I been doing it? 26. Okay. So, where does this lie? This is definitely a dark blue ink. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is Diamine Upon a Star. Do you do toilet roll? I did the toilet roll. Yep. This is Diamine Upon a Star next to Organic Studio Ralph Waldo Emerson Twilight Blue, Diamine Stargazer, Noodler's Midnight Blue. These are kind of similar. And Beryllium Flying Squid Blue, Robert Oster Lake of Fire, Diamine Hell's Bells. These could be twins, if I didn't know better. Tasha Ao Blue, Diatramentus Steel Blue, Ferris Wheel Press Timeless Blue. Excuse me just one second. Okay. Diamine Deep Dark Blue. This is another one that's kind of similar. Roar Inklinger Konig's Blau, Waterman Serenity Blue, Diamine Ruby Blues, Twisby Midnight Blue. These are very similar. Pure Pen Saltire, Private Reserve DC Super Show Blue, Colorverse Cat, Diatramentus Columbia Blue Copper. These are kind of similar. Especially because Columbia Blue Copper has some shimmer in it also. This one has red shimmer, and this one has like a green shimmer. Very interesting. Colorverse Stars and Stripes, Diamine Maureen, Multiverity Blue Velvet Cake, Tasha Ao Blue Black, Ao Guro, Blue Black, Fountain Pen Revolution Blue Black. These are kind of similar too. Diamine Bloody Brexit, again similar. Diamine Storm, KWZ Sheen Machine, Diamine Skull and Roses, Vinta Inks Blue Blood. These are also very similar. A lot of these are going to look the same. Diamine Herbert, Monarca Cenote, and Diamine Michael. A lot of these look the same in the writing, but you can tell that they're different by looking at the swatch. If you kind of look at the swatch, you can see how different the colors are. Except you gotta have the light way up in order to tell the difference. So you can tell that these ones are kind of similar by the swatch. Not so much in the writing, but in the swatch. And sometimes you can tell it in the little S's too. Lighter. See, this one is very similar. This is just a tad darker. And Noodler's Midnight Blue is like super similar. I wish I'd have had enough knowledge back then to do the swatch a little better, but those look identical. Like, if I didn't know better, I would think that these were the same ink. But they're not. What is my favorite ink ever? Gosh, I have so many favorite inks right now. My favorite ink. Well, there's my favorite color, and then there's my favorite inks to put in a pen for regular everyday writing, and then there's my favorite calligraphy inks, and none of them seem to overlap, so but like, my favorite everyday writing is probably Waterman Black. Simple, effective. My favorite calligraphy ink is Moon Palace. This Sumi ink from Moon Palace. My favorite fountain pen calligraphy ink is Jayaba Kainite du Nepal. But my favorite monoline pen ink right now is this one that I made out of mixing some colors together on accident. What did I call it? I mixed some Diamine Spruce with some Noodler's Blue Ghost, and I call it Diamine Spruce Ghost. And it matches this pen perfectly. So currently, this is my favorite ink. And it matches my pen almost perfectly. It doesn't look like that on the camera, but it does. At least to my eye. It's like, it was a super dark blue, green, it was a super dark green color. It was it was this color. And then I mixed it, I filled the pen, and then I emptied it into a bottle of, I filled it and I emptied it into this ink, which had Noodler's Blue Ghost in it, but I didn't know that, I didn't remember that I had put any ink in there, because it was just like this, and I couldn't see the meniscus. And so I just put it in there, and I was like, oops, why do I have more ink than I put out of my pen? And then, so I filled the pen again, to figure out what it was, because I thought maybe it would be something really cool or really awful. And so then it came out like that. And I said, oh, that's the one. I was like, that's exactly what it wanted. Anyway. The end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of our ink today? Are you guys looking for a pretty blue ink with some greenish shimmer in it and a little bit of red sheen with little pops of color here and there? What happened to my painting? What did I do with you? Oh no, it's hiding. What did I do with it? Oh. So if you would like to win one of these paintings, all you have to do is say, hey, I want that painting. And I will ask you to send me a message on Instagram with your name and address, and I will send you this ink in the mail. And if you want it if you want to send this to someone else, you can do that, and I will send it to you in an envelope. Or if you just want it as a postcard, I can make it as a postcard. I have to go buy more postcard stamps, and I have to go buy more regular stamps today. So it's going to be a very expensive day. I have to go buy soap, and I have to go to the 99-cent store and buy some paper towels. And then I'm going to have Taco Tuesday. So that is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. And thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys coming to watch my channel and commenting and making nice comments and interacting with the community. It really means a lot. So, I'm off to go have tacos. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.